Hello and welcome to the Bot Box. Would you believe we're going back to Series 3, Heat L of Robot Wars this week? I know the chances of that are pretty slim, actually very slim, especially considering how many robots I'm yet to talk about. We'll decide the next one at the end of the episode, so stick around. And the fact that I've actually already talked about at least 2 robots from this heat. Can't remember the exact number, I would have to go searching. Anyway, into Panzer, a yellow and black invertible box on tracks, which could either be armed with spikes or a vertical cutting disc. Now, for the vast majority of these, Panzer will have the spikes. Most of it, a large chunk of its weight were concentrated in the tracks. As such, it was actually slightly overweight, but it was only by a tiny amount, and I don't think they had to remove anything as far as I know. Anyway, Panzer's first fight was up against Undertaker and Axbot. Panzer got to Undertaker fairly quickly because Undertaker wasn't actually moving that well at all, and tried pushing the Axbot. Undertaker duly ended up on a spike before Panzer pushed it to Sergeant Bash, and near the pits, not quite close enough to shove Undertaker in, before time ran out and the judges were called in. They ruled in favour of Panzer. So next up was Spinner Stroke Spikebot Challenger 2, which you might remember from Atlas losing to it last week. You might remember Challenger 2 from its own episode years ago. When Panzer got close to Challenger 2, Panzer pushed Challenger 2. It actually got several shoves in its case if it was there and it wasn't. Because Panzer was being really cautious about the spiky things around on Challenger 2, because before they knew, those spikes could go through Panzer's tracks. Eventually, Panzer got a prolonged shove in and pushed Challenger 2 into the pit. Then the house robots went for Challenger 2, and Panzer got axed for not getting away quick enough. Thanks for that, Shunt. Thought the robots were safe in the pit. So that put Panzer through to the heat final. They were talking about putting the cutting disc on. In the end they didn't, they stuck with the spikes. And faced Evil Weevil, a lifter, in the heat final. Panzer didn't move at all. So Evil Weevil rammed Panzer into a wall, lifted it, a kill went for Panzer's tracks. Didn't cut all the way through, but did manage to get a snip in. Panzer got lifted, spun around, roasted, all by Sir Kill-a-Lot, and, well, with a bit of help from Sergeant Bash on the roasting. But Panzer was definitely out. Panzer did not return for Series 4. It returned for the first series of Robot Wars Extreme as Panzer Wrath, now a bit more wedgy, a bit more black, and now armed solely with a cutting disc, but a different cutting disc than one they were planning on using in Series 3, had more bigger serrated teeth. It was in a Mayhem battle, so a qualifier for the first Annihilator, against 2 Axbots in Exterminator and Cataclysmic Variabot. No, really, that was its name. Cataclysmic Variabot. As per on Cataclysmic Variable. Panzer Wraith's target. Panzer Wraith? It's got an I in. Panzer Wraith's target was Cataclysmic Variabot. Of course it was. Because Exterminator is a more dangerous robot. But most of the time, Panzer Wraith was not actually in the fray. Once Cataclysmic Variabot went down, after several axings and a few attacks from Panzer VIII, but I think it was Exterminator that did for Cataclysmic Variabot. Exterminator finally went for Panzer VIII and shoved it to shunt. Exterminator axed Panzer VIII's tracks, managed to get a hole right through one of them. Exterminator then opened the pit and pitted the now barely mobile Panzer VIII. Presumably the hole did quite a number on Panzer VIII. After this, they did not return. When working, and the key point is working, Panzer was a bot with a lot of pushing power. For all we know, it might have run Evil Weevil close. There was no pit from the heat final onwards in Series 3. So it would have probably gone to, it may well have gone to the judges had Panzer been working. But the thing is, Panzer didn't move. So the close battle we could have seen between Panzer and Evil Weevil never happened. What went wrong with Panzer will forever be a mystery because he never said. When the team asked what went wrong, all they knew was it hadn't started because it hadn't had a chance to check the robot. Panzer VIII, however, didn't really do enough to comment on. As a side note before I go on, coincidentally, the first robot my robot Waffle Iron ever fought against was actually called Der Panzer. It didn't move that much. I did manage to get some damage in. I got scratch damage in. And I won. So, who's next? Hi, Keith. Please be kind. Oh! God dang it, I got the wrong button. Four by 4. Oh great, we get to see things mashed up by Hypnodisc again! Until next week, Callison244, out.